So there are so many books that I think have a huge impact on how your real estate investing journey is going to unfold. I'll start by saying real estate investing, to me, and being successful within real estate investing doesn't come down so much to the tactical components of it and the on the ground kind of things that you need to be doing to grow an investment portfolio, because the reality is that information is out there and you can get that at any time. If your mind frame is not right on how you're going to approach growing a real estate portfolio, it's going to be like not having fuel for a car that you need to drive. You're not going to have the fuel to take your business to the next level. So what can provide that fuel? Books. Because it's not only the knowledge, but more so the motivation to kind of get that tank full and for you to take your vehicle full steam ahead. One of the greatest books that I've found that really focuses significantly on the right mental landscape that you need to have for achievement was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. More than anything else, the book talks about the mindset you need to have to start a business, grow a business, and really live a life of abundance. The book is essentially focused on time that Napoleon Hill spent with Dale Carnegie and what he learned from him and other industrialists during the time that he wrote the book, I believe in the mid-1900s. The book focused on what strategies and thought processes those individuals utilized to take their businesses to the next level. Essentially, it came down to being positive, focusing on abundance, and focusing on how to grow your business through the right contacts, the right business strategies, and also utilizing the people around you to take things to the next level from a marketing standpoint. Think and Grow Rich was a book that really changed a lot of people's thought process on how they position themselves with their company and how they grew their enterprise. Another great book that I found has been really impactful for me is Traction by Gino Wickman. The book talks about how to structure your company in a way where you have clear accountability across your organization. What I found was over time, as I grew my organization, there was many times where there was a lack of accountability across my company. Everyone kind of knew what they were supposed to do, but we were not moving in the same direction. Traction gives you a framework through a process called EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, that helps you basically roadmap your company through various strategies and ensure each person on your team has something that they need to be doing at all times to move your company forward within their specific silo. So if you have a sales manager, they're going to have specific targets and certain things that they need to achieve, and they're going to need to report on that weekly. Same thing with your operations team, same thing with your finance team. And once everyone is working in the same direction on the same goals, you can really take your business to the next level. A lot of businesses hit that ceiling of growth because not everyone is on the same page. Everyone has a different idea of what the vision of the company is. And once you've developed that vision, it's the CEO or leader of that company's job to ensure everyone is rowing the boat towards that vision within their specific silo. And Traction really enables you to kind of look at how you can implement different strategies to do that. Another great book that I've read that really influenced me was called Real Estate Titans. The book focused on 5 or 6 real estate investors that are the largest real estate investors in the world with some of the largest portfolios. And the book was actually written by them. So each of the investors talked about how they grew their portfolio, the challenges that they've had. And what was really interesting in that book was that there was a pattern there was a pattern that I saw from each of the investors. Each of them said the one thing that they would change, or the one thing that they would monitor as they grew a real estate portfolio, was leverage. They were really cautious about utilizing financing and debt to grow a portfolio and abusing that. They said that it could be a great tool to grow your business, but also something that could really burn your business if you overuse it or over leverage yourself. And so they kind of had a general rule of putting in at least 30 to 40% equity in each deal. So they had enough skin in the game where they didn't take on that much risk. So it was a great book that taught me a lot from that perspective. Lastly, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He does a great job of outlining exactly why you should get into real estate investing, what the benefits of real estate investing are, and the different quadrants that you can fall into, either as an employee or a business owner or an investor, and why you should try to move yourself into the business owner or investor category from that kind of employee kind of side of things. He really enlightens you on the fact that so many of us have been trained to kind of be in this rat race of working a 9-to-5 job. And even though that provides us security, it doesn't always provide us the financial freedom that all of us have the ability to have access to. Lastly, the most important book that I would recommend is Can Do Real Estate by myself. I've written it as essentially a way for me to kind of describe what my journey within the real estate investing sector has been, from buying my first property at 19 years old to today having a portfolio valued over $50 million. What was my journey? What were my successes? But more importantly, what were my failures? And how did I convert those failures to propelling myself to new levels of success? And all of us can do that because all of us at some point are failing. The reality is we just got to think about what we can do with those failures to leverage ourselves to the next level of success.